G'day Peter, Hayden here from Pacific Toyota. Just want to run over this RAV4 with you. Look, a bit before I do so, look, I know you know about us, but I always like running over it. So Pacific Toyota Cairns, we run two large pre-owned vehicle yards up here. This one being our main location at 251 Mulgrave Road, where you visited me the other day. Across the road we've got our lovely service centre, Lexus of Cairns showroom and new vehicle showroom up here. Look, just going to go around this car. I believe it's something that might suit what you're chasing. I know price is probably going to be slightly a bit more over budget, but mate, it's a brilliant car. And look, I'll go around the vehicle on the virtual tour and you'll see sort of the things that I'm referring to. But mate, basically just going to start around the front bumper and work my way around the car and the interior. So it's all about transparency, so you know exactly what you're looking at. But mate, this car was really well looked after. It was part of a fleet, and like I said, I'll run over the service history and how many keys. It's actually got 2 keys in the car, 2 keys with the vehicle, which is handy. But basically, as you can see on the front bumper, to come around, mate, it's pretty standard. You're going to get the odd chip mark here and there from that highway driving. We've all been behind a dump truck and it's gone over a bump and seen the rocks fall out. But look, more than happy to get a brush touch. There's a couple more of those chips across the front bonnet there that will get brush touched off for you, if that's a concerning factor for you. But as you can see, the car's been really well looked after. It's an all-round brilliant car. As again, another little chip there. But like I said, more than happy to get that resealed with a bit of a brush touch, which won't make it 100%, but it'll make it a lot better than what it currently is now. But just coming up over there, so of course this is the new style front end. You've got the LED driving lights in here, with your lens headlights. So yeah, quite nice looking styling. Just coming up over that front guard there, to the base of the A-pillar and down. As you can see, it's got a nice straight door line there. Just coming to the tyre itself, so there's a fair bit of tread on there. It's probably just under 50% remaining. Rim itself, there's no real major dents or scratches. It's been very well looked after. It's a brilliant vehicle. Just running down the door line of it. As you can see, it's been all very well looked after. Great vehicle. Very clean. There's a couple of marks I just noticed just here. I'm just seeing if they come off with my finger, which they do. They came off. That was handy. But mate, just continue my way down, just to the top of the pillar there. It's got the shark fin aerial on it, which is quite nice. Top of that, still plenty of tread on the rear tyres. There's probably more on the rear than there are on the front. Once again, tyres all very nice and clean. Sorry, the rims all nice and clean. Just coming up over the roof lining here. As you can see, it's all nice and clean and tidy, the vehicle. It's been very well looked after. Just coming through the door card of the vehicle. As you can see, once again, all very nice and clean. It's really well looked after, this car. I know it's a little bit higher, but mate, it's a very clean car. Just coming over the dash inside here, as you can see, it's all been very well looked after. I've got the aircon remotes there, through to where your cup holders are and gear selector to your center console. It does have the genuine Toyota Rav4 mats been fitted to the vehicle, so the car is very nice, clean and tidy, all through there. So just continuing away and doing the same for the back door card as well. As you can see, all very well looked after. Great vehicle. It's a real credit to the previous owners. Floor mat, rear rubber mat. The good thing about it is it connects all the way through, so it's just got that extra protection, which means it's been very well looked after. Rear seating, once again, all very nice and clean. Just an all-round brilliant vehicle, this one. As you can see, all through there. Just going to continue my way around, sort of giving you the style of the back of the car. Like I said, it's been very well looked after. It's a very nice car. Just coming across that back bumper there. All very nice and clean, so happy days. Just going to open the back of the door here. Look, this is somewhere where you tend to find a few bumps and bruises just along this here from lifting stuff in and out, but mate, it's just so clean. There's no marks there. As you can see by the boot, it almost looks brand new. It's just a really nice, well looked after vehicle. You've got this case has got the Space Saver tyre, but the good thing about the Toyota Space Saver tyre is you can drive on it for quite a long period of time. It's not like your standard Space Savers, which is handy. So that's actually a useful spare tyre. You've also got these, which you can obviously move, and depending on what you want to hold in them, have it a bit more spanned out. So all quite well looked after there. Like I said, it's just an all-round brilliant car. It's very rare I get them this clean. So as you can see there, just coming up to the top of the pillar to the roof. I'm just going to work my way down the front and work my way back then up the body. But as you can see, the car's all nice and clean. Just coming up over that pillar there and down to the front bumper again. There's a little bit of mark there. Once again, more than happy to get a chip brush touched. Once again, about 50 to 40% of tread remaining on the tyres. Rim's been very well looked after. This is probably the biggest mark I've got on it, just there, which is barely the size of my finger. But you know, like I said, for that, it's quite good. Just coming up the body of the car, as you can see, just tidy, very tidy. I'm just going to come inside to the rear passenger's door here. As you can see, all very nice and clean. I don't think I've ever come across a Rav4 this clean, and if I have, it's very rare. It's very rare. So I'm impressed, and it's a real credit to the previous owners. I work with these types of cars day in, day out, so I've seen them in the best and I've seen them in the worst. Just going to open the bonnet as well while I'm here, but just doing the front door card there. Happy days. The driver's side, so the rubber mat's obviously a little bit more worn, being the main traffic area for the car. Just coming up that seating there, as you can see. Perfect. I'm just going to jump on inside the car. So it's done 46,363 Ks, so barely anything kilometre wise. Just doing this little bit of a startup there. Happy days. Just turn that radio off. You've got your phone, answer and hang up and display, volume up and down, different radio stations and mode. On top of that, you got your radio here. Good thing about the radio on this one, it's also a reversing camera along, so that's nice and handy. Air conditioning through there, USB, auxiliary, stuff like that, all through there. Now I'll just get the service books out, which I prepared. So it's had a service at 10,000 Ks, 18,000 Ks, 30,000 Ks, 38,000 Ks, 46,000 Ks, which brings us up to speed. So it's had every service that's required of it. It's got full logbook service history. It's in great condition. It's got 2 keys. I'm just going to show you under the bonnet as well. And then that sort of concludes the virtual tour then for today. But under here, once again, just nice, clean and tidy. Very well looked after car, as you can see through there. Just as a perspective, like to look down there and see the chassis and the panelling that clean is just unreal. Obviously there is road grime out there, so to see something as clean as that is just magnificent. So look, I'm just going to stand back and sort of give you that last wide angle view. But Peter, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call on 0410 839 933. Like I said, I know it's slightly above what you're chasing, but mate, there's one car to go a little bit higher on. It's this one. It's unreal. So I'll talk to you very shortly. Thank you.